It's the 4th day of July 2018. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda, where we look at stories making headlines across the country. I am your host, Rwandans. Let us kickstart off today's bulletin from Kabale district. A total of 72 Rwandan nationals were yesterday arrested by the police in Kabale district for illegally entering into Uganda. According to the Kigezi regional police spokesperson, Elimate, those arrested were found aboard Kalita and Horizon buses on their way into Kagadi and Kabalore districts to work into plantations. Mate said they had used porous borders to enter into the country, an act which is against the law. 36 of those who were arrested, most of whom were women and children, were to be deported immediately because of their vulnerability. Mate said the police operations could continue to regulate illegal entry into Uganda. Moving to Uganda district, where the Blunt Probe Commission on Monday started investigations into 60 complaints received from residents in Uganda. Commissioners who arrived at Uganda district headquarters or at 11 a.m. first held a meeting with local government officials. They then listened to select complaints as well as the accused before making on-site assessment visits. Dr. Rose Nakai, the commissioner, explained that they had got so many cases, but some did not fall under the mandate of the Commission of Inquiry on Land Matters. Nakai disclosed that the Justice Catherine Bamgamereire, who led the Commission of Inquiry into Land Matters, clearly stipulated guidelines on what to handle. After getting the complaints, they select what is meant for them and refer the rest to the concerned sectors. Paul Kera Muhindo, the Uganda Resident District Commissioner, revealed that most land cases were arising out of family conflicts related to inheritance. Yeah, Wednesday came with your copy of the New Vision, and the headlining story today is government adjusts tax on mobile money. We see minister announces plans to tax Google, Facebook. Okay, let's move on to more stories making headlines today. We see women councils elected, and also Kuwesi probe suffers setback. Under politics, we have UPDF speaks on South Sudan peace, and also NRM rebel MPs miss out on cash. More stories making headlines. In today's copy, we have Kampala women miss elections, and then village elections register low turnout as the NRM takes most seats. Yeah, we have the LC elections right here. I think some pages are covered with those elections. Moving on, we have FDC leaders scoof at Jema Party president, and then nominations for LC1 candidates set for today. So just be ready to get all those updates here on New Vision TV. And also have Buganda Land Board church row over land. Those are some of the stories you could read in detail when you buy today's copy of the New Vision. Now, every Wednesday we have the Mwalimu pullout. The Mwalimu pullout says, can Uganda pick leaf on examining learners? It is a question, and I see the details here. And also, among the teachers making a difference, we have Wakoli revived Namirembe Primary School pupil numbers. Yeah, that is a story right here you could read in detail. Okay, let's move on to another pullout which comes out every Wednesday. It's called the Newspapers in Education, which says kidnap, stay on the lookout. And then here we see children giving their view about kidnap. There are quite a number here, and also letters from a number of children. That is something you could get from the Newspapers in Education pullout. Now, every Wednesday we have the Total magazine. Now, the Total magazine says it says a Bride and Groom Expo happens to be the headline. The Bride and Groom Expo was held on the 22nd till the 24th of June last month, and then we see children who rocked the Bride and Groom Expo. Also, there are children's stories, a series of stories that one could read. And also, the celebrity of today is none other than the Security Minister, Eli Tumwine. Little Mwine is right here. You could see if I told you share your birthday with him. And we have pictures of kids who grace the bride and groom expo, then swearing in of shoes of pupils here. Head teacher. Yeah, the Toto magazine has quite a number, and it is absolutely free if you buy your copy of the New Vision. It is right in here every Wednesday. Now let's go to the sports docket, and we see Let the Men Rise Up Now. Yeah, World Cup is heating up, and so many big wigs have been thrown out of the World Cup. So the New Vision is your World Cup paper. We have the details here and what you should expect. So sports fans and those who do not love sports, the New Vision is right here for you. Remember, a copy of the New Vision is only 2,000 shillings, and we are proudly the leading daily. Okay, let's continue looking at more stories making headlines across the country. Let's go to Buyukwe district, where a row has erupted between the Rwandan board and St. Apollo Church in Achivizi Archdiocese in Mukono Diocese. The disputed 7.86 acres of land located at Wampala Zone in Jero Municipality in Buyukwe district. According to the Venerable Reverend Ignatius Kavuka, the Archdeacon of Nachivizi, Bugandaland Board has continued to register residents staying on church land, claiming it belongs to the Kabaka of Buganda, whereas not. The head of laity, Nathan Tebandeka, said they were the rightful owners of the said land and induced its land title issued to the Church of Uganda on September 17, 1926. The copy of the land title indicates that it is freehold. Tebandeka pointed out an official from Buganda Land Board, Jimmy Nsubuga, who he said has continued to register residents on the church land despite being informed that the church was the genuine holder of the land title. Finally, from Yumbe district, now leaders in Yumbe district have launched joint operations to crack down on illegal lumbering. The move is intended to control massive illegal fishing, felling of natural tree species identified as Euphausia africana. The leaders, together with the police, have arrested 25 people since June 16th, of whom have been produced in court. The fines that the convicts paid ranged from 100,000 to 300,000, depending on the level of participation in cutting, buying, and transporting of the trees. Swai Bukama Abubakar, the Yumbe District Forest Officer, told New Vision on Monday that the 5 trucks loaded with Euphausia africana logs were impounded with the help of the police. He said the officers also impounded 2 trucks carrying charcoal. The logs have been offloaded at Yumbe Central Police Station, while the charcoal has been offloaded at Yumbe District Yard. By visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I am Ruthi Naseje.